What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of this video for a quick message from our team. Let's get into the video.
All right, Trey, let's get into some MLB picks and props for Saturday, June 24th slate of games. Take a look at that leaderboard. Start us off.
Yeah, I'm 0 for 0 right now because we are recording before our games have ended. But yesterday I gave out the Orioles on the money line versus the Mariners. This line's just too weird. It makes me really worried about this game. There's no reason why the Orioles should be underdogs or even a pick'em game at home versus the Mariners. We're going to have to just see what happens, but I have faith in the Orioles here.
Yeah, Trey, I went 0-1. I had the Atlanta Braves on the first five. Mine's half is my play against the Reds. We were actually out on Broadway at Nashville. We were watching the game at the bar. The Braves went up 5-0 because, Luke Weaver's on the mound. He gave up 5 earned runs early. That's what he does. The Reds came back 5-2, 5-4. I was getting nervous. The Braves scored 2, 7-4. I'm feeling really good. Nope. Reds up right now, 9-7 in the bottom of the fifth. So we take the L on that. Very tough loss as I was taking an Uber back to record this. Very tough loss on that one. But we roll with the L's. We're going to move into our picks for tonight, Trey. Let's take a look at those. Start us off.
Yeah, I'm going to be attacking this Minnesota Twins at Detroit Tigers game. This game might be a stink fest if you just look at it at first glance. But if we dig a little bit deeper, I think I found some great edges for this game. The Twins, they sit atop the AL Central with a 38-38 record, but they are 15-19 on the road. And the Tigers, meanwhile, they have the 4th worst record in the AL with a 32-41 record. And they have a losing record at home with a 17-19 record. And I'm going to be giving out another preset parlay in this game. I love the Twins on the money line here, but at -164, it's just way too much juice. So I'm going to go to the money line / total runs parlay. And I'm going to go with the Minnesota Twins on the money line and the over 7.5 total runs. I absolutely love this play. And because the Twins should easily win this money line prop because who they're throwing out on the mound in Pablo Lopez. Lopez, he's a high-volume strikeout pitcher who's compiled 110 strikeouts already this season, which is ranked 5th in the MLB. And he's been lights out on the road as well. In his 7 road starts, he has a 2.72 ERA. So look for him to come into this game with a ton of confidence, especially against these Tigers' terrible bats. And the Tigers are throwing out a rookie pitcher in this game who struggled to find his confidence when he's pitching at home in Olsen. In his 2 home starts this season, he has an 0-1 record with an 8.68 ERA. So Lopez should easily cash this moneyline bet for us. And the reason why I think this over should be a good bet as well is because both these teams have been pretty decent at scoring runs over their last 3 games. Both teams are averaging 5 runs per game over their last 3. So they should bring some confident bats into this game and cash this over. So give me the Minnesota Twins on the money line and the over 7.5 total runs for this game.
Yeah, Trey, I like that play. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Chicago Cubs going up against the St. Louis Cardinals. This series will be played in London across the pond. So I don't know how much that will affect either of these teams, but I do know that with the pitching matchup in this game, I'm going to have to take the Chicago Cubs here on the money line. The Cubs will have Justin Steele in this game, who hasn't been great this year, but between the 2 pitchers, he is the better option today. Steele's been pretty good over his last 4 starts, only having the 1 bad game against the Cincinnati Reds where he gave up 5 runs. But other than that, he has had 2 starts, one against the Tampa Bay Rays where he allowed 0 earned runs, but he was pulled early. And then the other start was against the Philadelphia Phillies where he pitched 6 innings, giving up 0 earned runs. He is a reliable option for the Cubs this season, only giving up 22 earned runs on the year in 73 innings. On the other side, we have Adam. He has been bad this year, giving up 60 hits in 43 innings of work, and he has given up at least 3 runs in 7 of his 8 starts. Adam Wainwright in his career has a 3.84 ERA against the Chicago Cubs. With the way Adam has been pitching this season, guys, I think the Cubs are going to jump on him very early in this game. Both of these bullpens are horrible, so we need to make sure we get the right starting pitcher in this game. I think that right pitcher is Justin Steele in this game, so I'm going to go with the Cubbies on the money line for my play tomorrow. Trey, let's take a look at our player props from yesterday. Start us off.
Yes, and another 0 for 0 because we're recording before my props have ended. But I gave out Luis Arias over 1.5 total bases versus the Pirates and Emmett Sheehan under 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the Astros. I have complete confidence in both these players. Arias is having an MVP caliber season. And in Emmett's only start this season, he had a no-hitter before he was pulled after the 5th inning. So I have complete confidence in both these plays.
Yeah, Trey Mono as well. Gary Sanchez over 1.5 bases is starting tonight at 7:15, and then Brian Bayo also starting tonight at 7:15. Under 2.5 earned runs against the White Sox. We're going to sweep the board tonight, Trey. I feel that, but let's take a look at our plays for tomorrow. Start us off.
Yeah, and I'm going to be attacking Ronald Acuna Jr. here over 9.5 fantasy score versus the Reds. Acuna, he's enjoying a really nice June so far. Over his 18 games in June, he's batting .325 with 25 hits, 4 home runs, 15 RBIs, and 16 runs scored over those 18 games. And that's not even counting his 9 stolen bases and 8 walks. If he steals a base in this game, this bet's all but cashed for us. And the reason why I think this is a great game to hammer Acuna Jr.'s over fantasy score is because who the Reds are throwing in this game in Graham Ashcraft. Ashcraft, he's been brutal in his 13 starts for the Reds this season. He's turned that to a 3-5 record with a 6.78 ERA. So look for Acuna to get on base on his first at-bat, and then we just need him to make one more splash play for the rest of the game, and that's easily possible against this Reds pitching staff. So give me Ronald Acuna Jr. to go over 9.5 fantasy score versus the Reds.
Yeah, Trey, I like it. For my batting prop tonight, I'm going to be looking at Ian Happ going up against the St. Louis Cardinals. I'm going to take his over 1.5 bases in this game. Ian Happ has a great track record against Adam Wainwright, who will be pitching in this game against the Cubs. In 34 plate appearances, Ian Happ is hitting .344 against Wainwright, collecting 11 hits and 2 walks. He has 4 home runs in those 11 hits. And I think today in London, where they will be playing, Ian Happ is going to continue his great hitting against Adam Wainwright. I love Adam Wainwright. I think he's a future Hall of Famer. But this season, he has not been great for the Cardinals. I'm going to get into his stats in a little bit more for my next play, but I will be playing Adam Wainwright as my next prop. But I'm going to start here with Ian Happ, over 1.5 bases. He's been good against Adam in his entire career, and he's coming off a back-to-back multi-hit game against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Give me Ian Happ, over 1.5 bases as play number 1. Trey?
Geez, spoiler alert. But my pitching prop, it's going to be Tanner Bibee under 2.5 earned runs versus the Brewers. If you guys remember, I gave out this exact prop 5 or so days ago, and it heartbreakingly did not cash for us. And Bibee in his last start, he pitched 5 innings, and in the bottom of the 4th with 2 outs, he only had 2 earned runs, and then he allowed a run and broke my heart, and then he got out of the inning. That's like salt in the wound. You get out of the jam as soon as you don't cash the bet for us. But I think he's going to cash this bet for us pretty easily in this game because of his matchup against the Brewers. The Brewers just are terrible at scoring runs. They only average 2.47 runs per game in the first 5 innings. And with Bibee on the mound, I doubt that they can get 3 runs on him before he exits this game. And Bibee, he's pitched in 10 games so far this season, and he's hit the under 2.5 earned runs in 6 of those games. And I expect him to make it 7 in this game today. So give me Tanner Bibee to go under 2.5 earned runs versus the Brewers.
Yeah, Trey, I like that. For my pitching prop tonight, I already said it's going to be Adam Wainwright, over 2.5 earned runs going up against the Chicago Cubs. Adam is very familiar with the Chicago Cubs, having pitched in 57 games against them in his career. He does have a winning record against the Cubs, but his ERA is 3.84 against them. And with the way he has looked this year, I think this is a great play for tomorrow. Wainwright so far this year has failed to reach the 6th inning in 7 of his 8 starts, and he's also given up 7+ hits in 7 of 8 starts. So teams are getting to him early, and they are raking off at him as he's given up 3+ earned runs in 5 straight games and has given up 3+ earned runs in 7 of 8 games this year as well. His ERA is 5.56 on the season, and it just doesn't look like he has enough left in the tank to be successful this season. Sad to see him perform like this, but his career is coming to a close in the MLB. Give me Adam Wainwright, over 2.5 earned runs against the Cubs as my last play of the night. All right, guys, that'll do it for MLB player props and game picks for Saturday, June 24th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching.
Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.